Bean farmer here. Last night I was watching a video over at Cousin Scott's channel. He was working on that little small disc that he got to pull behind the 1020, and he struggled with that thing. It was leaving bad ridges or ruts or furrows, and he tried a whole bunch of different things. Now he did do something that I think is going to help him out a bunch. He moved his back gains out. And on this one, I've got the back gains set out and I've got the front gains pushed in. That helped a lot. But 19 years ago, Cousin Scott loaned me, gave me use of something that belongs to him that he needs now. And what it is this clamp-on piece right here. That's a clamp-on with that bolt. And it's a fur filler. And if you look at the size of this disc and the size of that disc, that thing does a fine job of kicking just enough dirt back in to fill that furrow that this would leave. So anyhow, what we want to do is get these off of this John Deere BW so Cousin can put them on that little disc he's working with. Give me a stick laying out here and propped it against that notch on that disc. That keeps that up. Now penetrant's got a better chance of running down in there, and we'll leave that sitting there. Go over here and give this one stayed up like I wanted it. Give it one more drink. All right. Well, we'll come back out here later after that soaks a while and see if we can just put a big ratchet and a pull bar on there and get those off. But that's going to solve the problem with that little disc when Cousin puts these back on his, or on his for the first time. Yeah, he loaned them to me, gave me use of them. They've been on here, like I said, 19 years. But it's what's needed over on that little disc of his. So they're coming off of here and go back over there on that. Okay, after giving that PB blaster some time to soak all in there, we're going to try, that's my pull bar and my extension pull bar. So we're going to give this a try and see what happens and see if we can get this off of here. Oh yeah, good old PB blaster, it turned. Yeah, I was kind of dreading having to take this thing and bring it up to the shop to put impact wrench on it. But that's working out. In fact, I'm turning it now like that. Yes, success. All right, we got one arm off. Let's go see if the other one's going to be so kind as to do that for us. Sweet. Give it this try. Well, don't want to come loose. Whew. Spray it again and give it more time. Or, dagnabbit. Yeah, I'm flexing the, this is only, what is this, half-inch drive? Yeah, half-inch drive. I got a bigger drive. Let's go get the bigger drive. Let's try that before we have to move this up there. Come on. Hey, that's that noise they make when they break loose. Yes. It just wanted more pull. wants to come off. It came off. Jackpot. Over here on the southern side of the farm, cousin's side. Now, and we'll take these and set them here. There, that looks good right there. And then we'll get the other one. And set it over here too. That's one good little tractor right there. I used to drive this tractor when I was about 7 years old. That's how long this thing's been on the farm. I'm 62. First rows of the year. I love these things. I wish I had smell-o-vision. Oh God, that smells good. Got buds on it. Oh boy. 3 or 4 times a year I got a corner to my property down here at the creek, and I'll just back right in here and mow that down so I can keep it open and I can walk back here if I want to. But I took one of those driveway reflector markers and just dropped it down in the iron pipe that's drove in the ground there. That's that line right there runs all the way back up to the highway, and the angle is kind of like that right up through there. So all that back around that way through the forest here, this way, and then back out into the fields I work and farm, and back this way following the creek would be my property. So that's like an inside corner, and from that corner over that way is my neighbor's property. And about a year ago they built themselves one fine shop up here. You can see the trees they knocked over and pushed back in the edge of the woods. But that is one nice shop they got. That thing looks to be, it's big. They do hay, so I guess that's where they're keeping all their hay equipment in there. It's quiet down here and peaceful this morning. A little bit of water flowing through the creek, just a trickle. It's funny, this creek is actually supposed to be the property line. I sure am glad we went along, and there ain't never going to be no contesting of it. I don't think they'll ever sell their land. They've already got, let's see, the 2 oldest dudes there have got grandchildren, and very possibly pretty soon there could be a great-grandchild. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever sell their land. I know I don't want to sell mine. So it's just what you call a peaceful property line. Ain't a straight line though. That when I look at that on the survey map, looks like one of them jagged lines between North Carolina and Tennessee. Kind of funny looking. Yeah, spring's come back. We got all this green undergrowth happening down here. Got some leaves coming in up in the trees. Peaceful. I like to keep this mode open because sometimes I'll just back the pickup truck in here and sit here and drink coffee and smoke a cigar. In fact, that's what I'm doing mowing this morning, is drinking coffee and smoking a cigar and riding my little tractor. Well, let me get back to work.